Yo, what is up, guys? Sean Show here, and today I'm bringing you another video on my BMW 335 Xi. Basically, this video is going to be about just cool features on the car, just neat little, I guess you could say quirks, Doug DeMuro style, I guess you could say. And this actually applies to a lot of BMWs, not just to specific E92. This applies to the E90 generation in general. This could even carry on to BMWs like the F30 or any newer BMWs, but mainly I am going to be focusing on the E90 generation and just cool features that this car comes with that a lot of people maybe don't know about. All right, so the first cool feature of the car would have to do with the key. Everyone thinks this is an electronic key, and that what would happen if your car died, or if the battery died, or if the key died? How would you get access to the inside of your car? Well, BMW did think of that, and I think a lot of just any cars nowadays have this feature, but I just thought this was cool, and just to point it out, to start off with number one, basically if you look at this button right over here, so if you go ahead and look on the back right over here, you go ahead and push that button, you could see another key comes out, and this you could use on, let me go ahead and show you guys, and this you could use right over here on the outside of the car. Lock and unlock the car, and then also on the trunk. All right, so starting off with number two, again, it has to do with the key. So a lot of these cars did not come with comfort access. Mine does not have comfort access. What basically means is you always have to take this key, insert it into this slot, and then push the start button to go. Now this is not a complete keyless go, but this is a hack to that. Basically what you do is you insert the key, you start the car up normally how you normally would, and then if you take the key, if you click it again, take the key out, you have about 30 seconds, you can start the car back up. So the key is right in my hand, I'll put it in my lap, and you can start the car back up. Let's just say you want to let the car warm up during the winter time, or you need to run inside, or you have somebody in the car and you don't want to just leave the car keys, or the keys inside the car, unless you have a kid or something, or things of that sort. It's a cool little neat little feature, especially during the winter time, because here in Jersey you could probably see that there's snow outside. This is cool because you can kind of warm up the car and not worry about having to lock yourself out of the car, because that's happened to me and it is not fun. All right, so start off with number three. It's another cool little feature. This is just for the E90 generation. So if you have a pre-LCI BMW, so that would be before 2009, so 2007 to 2008, I think even 2006 has this, some E90s is 2006. Basically it's this rest button right over here. So not a lot of people know what this does. When the car is on, you click it, it does nothing. So basically what this is so if the car is up to temperature, so if the car is warmed up, I think once it gets past, once the coolant temperature is completely warmed up, the oil temp is all right, so my car is fairly warmed up. Basically what it does is you can go ahead and click the rest button, and it'll feed heat into the car. So you can see nothing comes up, but it'll feed heat into the car. I don't know if you can feel, or not feel that, but I don't know if you can hear it. See? So we put the key in, you go ahead and leave the car on. Let's just say you're sitting for a little while, or you got to run inside the grocery store really quickly, you just want to let the car, you want the car to stay warm, you can go ahead and just press the rest button, run inside, you can just lock the car, and the car will stay warm for you. Again, in the winter time, this is really helpful. It's a cool little neat little feature that not a lot of people know what it does, or they just don't really care about it, which I get, because if you live in California, you really don't care about something like this really doesn't matter to you. But people, for us who live in the northern climate, or the northern states, this is really cool little feature for us. All right, so moving on to number four, again, a little cool little feature inside your glove box. There's not a lot of people actually know about. So we go ahead and open up your glove box. You'll go ahead and see this lock and unlock button with a trunk logo. So probably wondering what that does. So what this does is if you go ahead and keep it in the lock position, so that's unlock. If you put it in the lock position, you close your glove box and you go ahead and use the key on here, on this, to go ahead and lock this. No one can access your trunk, even with these main keys. So I'll go ahead and show you guys outside. I'll go outside right now. If I go ahead and click the lock button, it does not unlock it. All right, so moving on to number five, has to do with the mirrors on the side. So if you go right over here, you'll see that if you click this button, it'll go ahead and fold up the mirrors. Okay, yeah, that's nice and everything. But when you're parking, sometimes it can be hard to kind of especially on this side, it's really hard to tell if you're going to curb your wheels. So BMW thought of this, and actually I think a lot of new cars or a lot of modern cars have this feature, but maybe a lot of people just don't know about it. Basically, if you take your car and you shift into reverse, you'll see that the light will, you'll see that the mirror will go down. So if I take it out of reverse, see, the mirror will go right back up. If I put it into reverse, mirror will go right back down. Now maybe if yours is not doing this, you probably have the mirror set to the wrong position. So if you have it set to the right hand side, it will not do it. So ready, I clicked it to the right. If I go ahead and take the car and I put it into reverse, the mirror will not go down. But as soon as I switch it over here to the left hand side, the mirror goes right down. So it's a cool, definitely cool feature to have. Especially, you know, if you have some nice rims on your car and you definitely don't want them to get curbed, this will definitely aid you in parking your vehicle. All right, so another cool feature, going back again to the key, is let's just say it's a really hot day outside. This is for you California people, because I'm doing a lot of videos for, you know, us people who live in a colder climate. So people who live in a hotter climate, this will definitely help you guys out. So basically, if it's really hot in the car and you don't want to get in right away, you know how you open up the doors or the windows to let air out, you can actually do that with the key. So if you go ahead and unlock it first, and you go ahead and hold onto the unlock button, all the windows will roll down, and then the sunroof. Pretty cool. All right, so another cool little neat feature has to do with the center console. So we go and open up the center console. Sorry about my jacket. You'll see this button right over here. You're probably wondering what this does. If you push it down, I guess that's on, I guess that's off. It really doesn't do anything. Now, if you look closely, if you look at these vents, sorry again about my jacket, if you look at these vents, what happens is whatever air is coming out of your climate system will be fed into here and feed air into the center console. And also, there's also air pockets in here, so I guess it'll keep a drink in here cold or hot, or coffee. If you have coffee in here, if you have a soda, you want to keep it cold. I guess, you know, it's not a complete, you know, like the new Mercedes and the BMWs where it's complete hot and cold, but it's a cool little feature to have, I guess you could say. I mean, me personally, I never use it. It's cool to just, I guess, have it there, but it's a little quirk about the center console. No one really knows what this does, or no one really uses this. So another quirk about this car, I know there's a lot of quirks about this car, guys. Another quirk about this car has to go back to the climate system. Now let me go ahead and just flip this camera around and show you guys. So if you look over here, you'll see the hazard, and there's to unlock the doors, and that's, you know, for traction control and stuff. But if you look right over here, you'll see this hot and cold little switch. You're probably wondering what that does. A lot of people don't know that it's kind of just there. So basically what it does is, let's just say you want a lot of heat towards your legs, but you know, it really bothers you when there's a lot of heat coming towards your face. You can go ahead and just tune this down to whatever you like. So I guess it's cool to have. A lot of people think it's just a waste. They don't know why BMW puts it there, but it's in, I've had an E46 before, had the same exact thing. So let's say you want cold air from the top, but you want nice cold air, or I'm sorry, you want nice hot air coming from the bottom of the car towards your feet. You can do that. So I guess it's another I guess you could say customization of the climate system. So you have your regular, you know, up, middle, down, you know, fan speed, and then you also have this. So it's another customization of that, I guess you could say. If you want, you know, this air up here specifically to be really hot, or if you want it to be cold, or room, or, you know, regular air temperature, it's kind of cool to have. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. So far, that was pretty much all the quirks that I could kind of see or come up with or just think of. If you guys know any more quirks, you know, go ahead, leave it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. There's definitely more videos to come. I have a lot of things planned for this car. This car is so stock, it's not even funny right now. But yeah, I have a lot of performance. There's a lot of, you know, cosmetic mods coming to this car. A lot of videos. Just going to give you a hint on what's going to be coming soon. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. So you guys know what this is. This is basically to code your BMW. So you can fold in the side mirrors when you lock the car, make your angel eyes brighter, just code little things into the car, take off the seatbelt extenders, things of that sort. So watch out, or look out for that video. That video is definitely coming soon. And thank you guys for tuning in. See you in the next one. Peace.